So our first power tool is exercise. Second power tool is eat clean. What's the third one? Somebody said sleep. You think that's the next most important thing you would say?
Hydrate.
What?
I would say hydrate.
Hydrate?
Water.
And I'd say I'd include that in the nutrition
Okay.
piece.
Clean nutrition.
Yeah, staying hydrated is clearly, an obvious part of nutrition, and just drink water. Well, how do you tell if you're underhydrated? There's a really quick test to tell. We have one of my sons, whenever he starts to get wigged out emotionally, which is far too often, he just, you know how kids get where they're just, everything's wah, right? We started to think, man, there's something wrong with him. We should maybe have him go see somebody, and maybe, you know what people immediately turn to as, well, they should be on some ADHD or drugs or some hyper anxiety drugs or whatever. He was just crying and screaming and just mad and angry, and we just gave him a drink of water and a little bit of food, and it was like miraculous. 15 minutes later, man, Dad, let's go play ball. It was like, and we went, now we know every time he's a little bit emotionally off, he's just dehydrated because he never drinks. And I think there's a real component to that with chemistry, with hormones, with all that kind of stuff. Now, there's one measure that has always been something I've been familiar with that is an immediate marker of dehydration or not. Besides this, which I wasn't aware of, which is cool. What is it? Maybe. That might be something for sure. What? Your color of your urine. Yeah. If you're... And headache. Headache is definitely one too. I think that's a component of dehydration for sure. But the color of your urine is an easy test to tell. And what is it that how should your urine look if you're hydrated?
Well, my athletic trainer in high school, he came to soccer practice, and he said if it looks like apple juice, you're dehydrated.
Dehydrated.
If it looks like lemonade, you're hydrated. It should be a little lighter.
It should be just clear is fine, but you're okay when it's just slightly clear as well. But once it starts turning noticeable colors, then that's just feedback saying, get some more water in. Not Dr. Pepper, water. Even though there is water in Dr. Pepper, I know.
I heard once that if you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated.
That's true. About 15 minutes ago, you should have had something to drink if you're thirsty now. So it's really good. I love that people are now walking around and having water with them. That's just wonderful, and one of the best, easiest ways we can maintain, just if we're 75% water, or some amount I've seen all the way from 50 to 85% water, it just makes sense. Stay hot, keep drinking. Now, how much is that a day? Some people say 6 to 8 cups. Again, this is a you thing. If you guys are outside and 2 hours in the sun, you probably drink gallons of water, hopefully, to stay hydrated, right? If you're indoors and just doing kind of regular stuff, just occasionally. If you find you're not using the restroom ever, you should increase your water just a little. The third thing, and I think is you see on TV all the time, you hear doctors oftentimes, they'll say, eat right and exercise. My daughter she runs Vasa, I'm not sure which one she's working at now. But she sees people all the time who come into the gym and they're eating right and exercising. And they're ballistic inside mentally. Emotionally, mentally, they're just ready to explode for stress. physically, so I think eat right, exercise, wonderful, and if you can add and manage your stress, which to me includes the sleeping part. But we will spend a few minutes talking about sleep because it is so, and that's the fourth thing, is the fourth power tool is the sleeping. But if you can manage, if you can get your stress managed and you eat right and exercise, the sleep tends to take care of itself just fine. You don't have to do anything else except sleep when you're tired.